US President Donald Trump has thrown his support behind US Ambassador Nikki Haley, who threatened UN member states with possible retaliation if they back a resolution criticizing Washington's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. South Korea is reportedly urging United States to delay military exercise ahead of Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang. However, South Korean President Moon Jae-in said that it all depended on how North Korea behaved. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas held talks in Riyadh with Saudi Arabia's King Salman. His visit comes 1 week after heads of state from Muslim countries met in Turkey to reject and denounce President Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. US Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has said that Americans have a lot to regret on the Republican-led tax bill passed by the Congress. Schumer made the comments as Republican lawmakers were celebrating the passage of the bill at the White House with President Trump. US President Donald Trump thanked lawmakers for working hard to pass the Republican tax bill. Expressing his gratitude, Donald Trump thanked the lawmakers, claiming that the people were working on the tax reform for years. Dozens of victims who claim to have been abused as children by Catholic clergy hit out at late Cardinal Bernard Law, calling him an example of Vatican's immorality for shielding accused clergy. The victims accused Law as an enabler of clergy sexual abuse who continued to move accused priests to other assignments and failing to protect victims. The Russian activist punk collective Pussy Riot and 2 photographers have been detained during a protest outside the former KGB headquarters in Moscow. The group reportedly unfolded a placard saying "Happy Birthday Butchers" outside the building which used to house the KGB and is now home to the FSB agency. 8 Americans, 2 Swedes and a Canadian were among those killed when the bus taking them from their cruise ships to Mayan ruins crashed in southeast Mexico. A Mexico bus driver was also killed in the mishap. The bus reportedly flipped on a narrow highway in Quintana Roo state while carrying the tourists to the ruins. Over 2,000 illegal firearms were destroyed by the Brazilian army in Rio de Janeiro. The firearms that range from handguns to automatic rifles were in their majority apprehended in the state of Rio de Janeiro during police operations or crime investigations. The move is a part of Brazil's disarmament campaign. Britain's first Secretary of State, Damian Green, was forced to resign because of a pornography scandal. The key ally to the British Prime Minister, Theresa May, was ousted from his post after he was being investigated because of pornographic images reportedly found on a Parliament computer in 2008.